Hi everyone! Today we are going to travel from Monterrey to Europe to see and talk about the absolutism. So enjoy this video, pay attention, and let's go!
Absolutism is a system in which a ruler holds total power. The reign of Louis XIV has long been regarded as the best example of absolutism in the 17th century. Richelieu was a period of struggle as governments fought to avoid a breakdown of the state. Louis XIV took over supreme power. He was 23 years old and wanted to rule alone in France. He kept a strict routine and also fostered the myth of himself as the Sun King. One key to Louis's power was his control of the central policy-making machinery of government, desiring to maintain religious harmony as part of the monarchical power in France. Louis pursued an anti-Protestant policy aimed at converting the Huguenots to Catholicism.
He was fortunate in having the service of Jean-Baptiste Colbert. Colbert as Controller General of Finances. Colbert sought to increase France's wealth and power by following mercantilism. Colbert raised tariffs on foreign goods and created a merchant marine to carry French goods. To achieve his goals, Louis waged four wars, 60-67 and 70-13. Though his wars, Louis had some territory and set up a member of his own dynasty on the throne of Spain. In 1715, the Sun King died. He left France surrounded by enemies and many of the French people in poverty.
After the Thirty Years' War, there were more than 300 German states. Of these, Prussia and Austria emerged in the 17th and 18th centuries, two great European powers. At the beginning of the 17th century, Spain was the most populous empire in the world. The reign of Philip V came closest to the practice of absolute monarchy. A program of political reform sought to centralize the government of Spain in the hands of monarchy. Frederick the William, the Elector, lays the foundation for the Prussian state, built a large and efficient standing army. Frederick has a force of 40,000 men, which made the Prussian army the fourth largest in Europe. To maintain the army and his own power, Frederick the Great set up the General War Commissariat to levy taxes for the army and oversee its growth. The new bureaucratic machine became the elector's chief instrument to govern the state. In 1701, Frederick William's son, Frederick officially gained the title of King. Frederick III became King Frederick I.
In the 7th, the Habsburgs created a new empire in Eastern and Southeastern Europe. In the 16th century, Ivan IV became the first ruler to take the title of Caesar. He is known as Ivan the Terrible because of his ruthless deaths, including stabbing his son to death in a heated argument. When Ivan's dynasty ended, the time of trouble followed. The period ended when Michael Romanov was chosen as the new Caesar in 1613.
The Romanov dynasty lasted until 1970. One of its most prominent members was Peter the Great. Peter was an absolute monarch who claimed the divine right to rule. Peter visited the West, and when he came back, he began to introduce Western customs, practice, and manners into Russia.
Peter divided Russia into provinces. He wanted the impossible, that means that his administrators be slaves and free persons at the same time.